Furniture is the best place during our huge President's Sale. Come see our special offers throughout the store. Plus, special financing is available for convenient monthly payments. And did you know Slumberland offers custom fabrics and colors at no extra charge? Check out this gorgeous sectional, and it comes with a free ottoman. Plus, so much more during our huge President's Sale at Slumberland Furniture.
The unknown is not empty. It's a storm that crashes and consumes, replacing thought with worry. But one thing can calm uncertainty: an answer. Uncovered through exploration, teamwork, and innovation. An answer that leads to even more answers. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
All your local news is just a swipe away with the new and improved Newswatch 12 mobile app. Download the app on all your devices for local news, school closings, full video newscasts, and more. Newswatch 12. News from where you live. Up North at 4 with Nate and Jeff starts now.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Up North at 4. I'm Kevin Kraft in for Nate Myhawk. The American Birkebeiner takes place this weekend. We'll hear from a Rhinelander man who will be participating in his 45th race. Also, the USDA is hosting a candlelight hike at Morgan Falls on March 4th. We'll hear from a representative. We'll get to that in the next half hour, but first, here's your top 4 at 4. Paul McCartney is collaborating with the Rolling Stones. The former Beatle plays bass on one track for the Stones' new album. The Beatles and Stones have been so-called rivals, but they have worked together in the past. McCartney and John Lennon actually wrote the Stones' first hit, I Want to Be Your Man. And 4 years later, Stones frontman Mick Jagger was in the studio when the Beatles recorded All You Need Is Love. A newlywed North Carolina bride and groom was rescued after they got trapped in an elevator on their wedding day. Following the ceremony, the new couple and several members of the wedding party got in a hotel elevator to head up to the reception, but got stuck in the elevator. Charlotte firefighters responded, and the rescue crew hoisted the bride, the groom, and their guests to safety, one person at a time. And although they missed the party, they did attend a reunion later to thank the heroes. Buck star Bobby Portis will star in a new movie that is set to come out on April 14th. Portis will be playing Earl Lloyd in the new movie Sweetwater. Lloyd was one of the 3 men that broke the color barrier in the NBA during the 1950-51 season. The film is directed by Martin Gigi, and it tells the story of Nat Sweetwater Clifton, who with Lloyd and Chuck Cooper became the first African Americans to play in the NBA. The movie is set to come out on April 14th. A rescue dog who went viral after a Tennessee shelter posted pics saying the pooch resembled super celeb Paul Rudd has been adopted. The shelter had tagged the actor, hoping to interest him in adopting the dog. Nicknamed Paul Ruff, but ultimately the handsome hound found another home with someone likely less famous. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller is in the house. Jeff, busy day. What's going on out there?
All right, well, here we go. Let the fun begin. This storm now is coming together across parts of the plains, and we are in for a long night ahead and a long day tomorrow with snow and wind. Here's the big picture. A couple things going on here. The severe weather threat across parts of Illinois. This thing is really getting going now, and back off to the west of that, the low pressure putting precipitation all the way back in the Dakotas right now. That is all moving in our direction. Here's our local radar. Notice the banding features in here. That's forcing in the atmosphere. The air can't go down. It has to go up. And we get heavy to moderate snow out of that. And that's happening out there right now. It's all lifting north at about 35 miles per hour. We're all going to get the snow tonight. Put my hand like right here, though, and watch what happens. Here's visibility, the next graphic right there. And the big heavy snow is not quite here yet, but it's going to move that direction tonight, and soon we'll have visibility down to less than a quarter mile in some spots across the region, and that will linger into tonight, into tomorrow. In fact, the heaviest snow is likely going to fall around sunrise tomorrow morning. Right now, though, visibility down to a half mile in Marshfield. Remember, a quarter mile visibility Wisconsin Rapids, that's heavy snow. A half mile is Marshfield, that's moderate snow. The rest of this is light snow, again, all lifting north at about 35 miles per hour. And that looks like this. Here we are on campus in Point right now, where moderate snow is falling. And this is going to be a long night ahead as all of this, or scenes like this, are moving north across the entire region and pretty much the entire state tonight. So let's walk you through it. So here we are right now. The band's just now getting to north central Wisconsin. But by, say, 9, 10 o'clock tonight, the heaviest snow right across the Wausau area. Notice how we're still in the darker color blue, though. Moderate snow for many hours tonight. And here's tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock or so, with the heaviest snow coming through north central Wisconsin tomorrow morning. So a full night of moderate snow and then potentially heavy snow getting in here around 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. That pushes off Monday tomorrow. And then behind this system, it's not going to clear out of here until around 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Behind that, the winds will turn out of the northeast, and that could kick in some pretty good lake effect snow bands that could make it into Vilas County tomorrow night and throughout the day on Friday. I know, a lot going on, right? So overall, snowfall map looks like this, right? So a widespread foot of snow. There could be a few spots in here, especially across north central Wisconsin, see closer to 1.5 feet of snow when it's all said and done by early parts of Friday morning. Okay, it's not just the snow, it's also the wind. We're going to have wind gusts near 35 miles per hour tonight and throughout the day tomorrow. Already a trailer and a tow ban in effect on some interstates across the region, including 41. You can't carry or pull a high-profile vehicle with you or trailer because it could tip over with wind gusts approaching 45 miles per hour and icy road conditions. So this will also reduce visibility and blowing and drifting snow. There could be some monster snow drifts around the area, especially tonight and throughout the day tomorrow. So for all this combined, we have a winter storm warning. This is your tax dollars at work saying, hey, it's going to snow and it's going to be windy and it's going to be difficult to get around, if not impossible. Now, there's not a blizzard warning around here, but it's going to get close, right? We could have wind gusts that are 45 miles per hour, visible down to 0 at times, and heavy snow. So blizzard-like conditions across the entire region tonight and throughout the day tomorrow. And then behind this system on Thursday, it gets really cold. So as we're trying to dig out from the whole mess tomorrow night, we're going to have temperatures tomorrow night down near 5 degrees below 0 with a gusty northwest wind, making it feel like 30 below tomorrow night. And road salts don't work so well when you have temperatures like that, so it could take a little while to dig out from this one. So our forecast then for tonight, though, best to stay in, right? Low temperatures down near 13, snow, wind, heavy all night long with low temperatures in the teens. Your full forecast at 5 o'clock.
Get 11% off everything at Menards. Give any room a fresh look with the beauty and durability of tile from Mohawk. Find the tile that's right for you and save big money. Right now, these 12 by 12 tiles are 11% off. Complete your tiling job with professional quality installation products from Tech. Power Grout is stain resistant and never needs sealing. Pick up this bag of Power Grout for $18.99 after rebate at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Music every weekend, never a cover, and drinks priced right. TV, pool, darts, and more. It's Happy's Pub in downtown Woodruff.
Where will your new Chevy take you this year? Anywhere. Find new experiences. Find new roads. Get 2.99% financing for 5 years on all 2022 Silverado 1500 pickups, or get $12.50 cash allowance on this Silverado with a 2.7-liter engine. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $32.50 total cash allowance.
We've just found heroin.
I know she can get that a contract. I got sober. I'm not giving up on her.
If I can't trust you, I can't work with you. It's that simple.
Sir, are you injured? I'm gonna help you, okay?
At WJFW, our News Watch 12 news team works around the clock to bring you the news that matters most of all to the North Woods. Our team is committed to the community and ensuring that you are as informed as possible. NBC News Watch 12, news from where you live.
I absolutely feel that Tiger Lily is getting a great education with RVA. She is challenged and she's not bored. She enjoys her classwork.
I love the teachers. The teachers are the best part. My teachers are very friendly and they're easy to reach out to when you need help with an assignment. The teachers are always there when you need help.
What I love about RVA is the flexibility, first. But second is that Tiger Lily is so happy with this school, with her teachers, and with what she's learning. It's awesome.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. I'm Kevin Kraft in for Nate Myhog. Joining me to my left, Mitch Mode. You are participating in your 45th American Birkebeiner race this weekend.
Are we dating you, Mitch? Are we dating you?
Yeah, that's quite an accomplishment, Mitch. Huh? It's quite an accomplishment. Congratulations on the feat,
Well, I got to get through it. You know, I've done 44, and that's where I am right now.
Oh, come on. You're going to place first. I know you.
All right, so what does it mean to participate in that many Birkebeiners?
It means you got a bad memory, for one thing. Forget the bad days and go ahead and do it the next year. I just kind of do it because that's in my life what I do now. It's like opening up deer season. It's the Birkie. You do these and years ago I kind of made the decision if I can ski, I'll try to ski the Birkie. I've been doing it for a long time. I've quit being cavalier about saying, just ski the Birkie. Birkie's a tough race.
It's a thing.
And it keeps on coming at you. And so a few years ago, I just said, I'll walk off that course and say, that was a tough day. I feel good about getting through it. And
then jump in the hot tub.
Look for the bratwurst and beer.
Right. Yeah,
it's a great way to end it.
So for those who don't know, what is the Birkebeiner, right? How long is it? How long does it usually take you?
Birkebeiner is a ski race in the United States, replicating one in Norway. And the original story was that the Norwegian prince was saved by Birkebeiner skiers, Birkebeiner being the soldiers, skiing over the mountains to get the prince to safety. And years after they started the race to commemorate that. And Tony Wise, who used to have Telemark Lodge, started the American Birkebeiner 49 years ago now this year. And it commemorates that. And so it's a long race. Distances are about 53 kilometers for the longest. A classic skier is about 53K, and the skaters do about 50. There's a short race called the Korlopa and a few other smaller events, but the Birkie's a long race, 50K plus.
All right, so for those who haven't done the Birkebeiner in all 50 kilometers or 53 kilometers, what kind of terrain and elements do you experience out there?
Well, it's rolling terrain, and quite frankly, each year I find a little bit hillier. The hills keep on coming at you. Years ago, the Telemark had a downhill area, and the race started up the downhill area. So it was you ski up the hill, down the other side, and nobody in cross-country ski knew how to do downhill, so people falling all over the place. And you got in the woods and you skied for a long way, and it's pretty hilly terrain. There are 3 hills late in the race are just tough hills. One because it's just steep and you end up walking it, but a couple other ones longer, like half-mile long, where you just got to grind it out and come across, hit the lake, and finish down.
So wait, you can actually take your skis off and walk up these hills?
No, I mean, you walk up with the skis.
Okay, there's a strategy, right?
So
is it, like, when you're going up a hill, so cross-country skiing, right? So, my friend Dan, I'll go Anchor Dan, right?
Yeah.
He cross-country skis all the time, and I make fun of him because I prefer using gravity. It just works better, right? When you're going up a hill, is it best to push off with your arms, or is it kind of like that thing where you kind of shuffle your feet?
You adapt the technique to the terrain. So ideally, you get uphill, you can stride up. In my case, stride up a hill. At a certain point, it's just too steep. You got a herringbone. Skaters can do the same thing. They skate and then they slow down, and then they eventually
either
herringbone or skate.
That's all up.
Yeah,
that's what I end up doing.
You change your style, your technique based on that terrain.
Now, are you a skater or a classic ski?
A classic ski. I did a few of them years ago, skating. Love to skate. But I made the decision a long time ago, actually. Now, I like the classic ski. I like the classic ski in the winter when it's cold, and it's a little better technique in the cold. Once the Birkie's done, I'd like to get the skate skis out. I love to skate. But the Birkie has been mostly classic with a 4 or 5 back in the day when I skated it.
All right, Mitch. So after the break, you did send us some older pictures of you participating in years past. We're going to take a look at those, but we're going to take a quick break here on Up North at 4. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this.
Sinking driveway? Call SureDry. Settling patio? Call SureDry. Uneven pool deck? Call SureDry. Collapsing stoop? Call SureDry. Cracking sidewalk? That's right, call SureDry. It's a fact. Concrete problems don't get better with time. They get better with SureDry. Schedule your free estimate today.
Do you know the secret to losing up to 1 pound of fat every day? At Wausau Weight Loss, we know the secret. Our unique doctor-supervised program makes it easy to lose weight, get healthy, and get your energy back safely, naturally, and effectively. If you'd love to lose unhealthy fat without counting points or calories, no exercising, no prepackaged meals, no HCG, no drugs, no hypnosis or surgery, call Wausau Weight Loss today at 715-203-8695.
Hi, I'm Janelle. I've lost 70 pounds in 30 inches. I know the secret. I feel great now after losing the 70 pounds. I can do stairs. I don't have pain through the day, through the night. As a breast cancer survivor, I knew I needed to lose the weight to prevent future health issues. I feel great, living each day with hope for my future.
For your free private weight loss consultation, call Wausau Weight Loss today at 715-203-8695. We know the secret.com.
We're back on Up North at 4. Mitch Moe joins us. He's going to be participating in his 45th American Birkebeiner this weekend. And Mitch, you sent, as well as your wife, sent some older photos. I'm going to pull one up now from 1980 of your skiing up in over in Hayward. What can you tell us about 1980 and the race?
Well, 1980 was the 4th year I did it. And I was skiing really well. I'd done one just to do it, and I raced really hard for 3 years. And every year they have a photographer that takes pictures and sells and I never get them, except for this one.
Okay.
And the reason I got it was 1980. It was my last race.
Oh.
I'd raced hard for 3 years. I was tired of it. I'd given up a lot to get, and I was good with where I was. So I bought the photo that year, which you just saw, because that was my last Birkie.
Okay.
And I came across Lake Hayward, and it was freezing rain. And if you look close at the photo, I'm pretty well iced over. And it was a miserable way to end the day. I got the photo because I was done. It was going to go on the wall. And years later, I'd look back and say, well, I used to do these silly races.
And now look.
Now I look back and say, well,
look at that. I mean, now we're what, 42 years later, 43 years later? You're looking at the picture.
I'll go back and do it again. And have always done it now.
Yeah, so cool.
Interesting. All right, so what has changed from skiing from your vantage point since 1980?
Yeah, everything has changed. The first year I did, I think, were fewer than 1,000 skiers. Now they cap it at 7,500.
Okay.
The terrain has stayed the same. They made course changes. It's gone from Telmark Lodge to downtown Hayward. Occasionally went from Hayward back to Telmark. Equipment's gotten so much better. The grooming equipment. Everybody's concerned about the blizzard coming in. That's doing really well to your forecast.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of got to drive over there.
Yeah.
But the grooming equipment has gotten so much better. There were days in the early days when there was just no track. And you ski for...
Because you form a rut, right? People follow that rut, basically?
Yeah, the tracks that are for classic will pack it down flat like a snowmobile trail, and then set grooves in there that you ski in. They'll have 3 or 4 of them for the classic and flat for the skate.
All right, so...
and the grooming has gotten so much better.
Yeah, I bet.
Okay.
So everything's changed.
So...
the hills.
So how will this blizzard coming up, how will that impact conditions, do you think, for Saturday?
Saturday, I'm not too worried about.
Yeah.
Friday, you're coming off that blizzard, a lot of wind. They'll take care of the course. A few years ago, we had about 18 inches, I think, Thursday prior to the race. Wind, they had the warming tent that blew down the whole thing, and the track was good. I think, as I recall, in that year, they actually took some of these big grooming machines, put a blade on the front, and plowed a lot of the excess snow off the course. Because they couldn't pack down that much. It just take too long to pack it down. So they basically plowed some off, set track, what was left, and the track was exceptional. So Saturday, quite frankly, I think the track will be very good.
Okay.
Friday, coming off that snow and wind, maybe a little bit softer.
We think you've got this.
It's just
First place. First place, Mitch.
So what's a good time for you, Mitch?
A good time. I probably, if I did it in 4.5 hours, I'd be real happy.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm just the days of a fast time are long gone, and I just ski it to finish it. It's
what's your best time?
Oh, I don't even know. It's you know, and I hesitate to say first of all because I can't remember, but the course has changed so much. It's difficult. It's like you run a marathon, push on the same pavement, same distance. You ski the Birkie, you might be in days when you had rain, you've had days with blowing snow. Things change.
Track matters. The track matters.
All right, Mitch, we're rooting for you this weekend. So good luck, and we want to hear all about it.
Thank you, guys.
All right, we'll have more coming up here on Up North at 4 after the break. Don't go anywhere.
Love your career? Cost Cutters will support you in achieving your career goals. With competitive wages, great benefits, and up to a $2,250 sign-on bonus. Stop in or visit costcutters.com to find your nearest location.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
ELM Repair in Edgar is a family-owned and operated full-service diesel repair shop. From pickups to semi-trucks to heavy equipment and RV service. If it runs on diesel, we can repair it. Want more power and better mileage? Our experienced professionals will get your truck running and at peak performance. With a state-of-the-art dyno and fully stocked parts department, we can even come out to you with our 24-hour mobile repair service. ELM is always looking for passionate and talented people to join our team. The Diesel Doctor, have it done right the first time at ELM Repair.
At a time when misinformation is all too common on social media, we take great pride in bringing you the news that matters, that impacts your family, news you can trust. Local broadcast journalists bring you the facts, covering the stories breaking in our community and across the globe. Text TV to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on local journalism. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Love your career? Cost Cutters will support you in achieving your career goals. With competitive wages, great benefits, and up to a $2,250 sign-on bonus. Stop in or visit costcutters.com to find your nearest location.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. Kevin Kraft in for Nate Myhock. And going on March 4th is a candlelight hike at Morgan Falls, which is in the southeastern part of Ashland County. Joining us is Katie Lemoyne from the USDA. Katie, how are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine, thanks.
Yep. So can you tell us what to expect for this candlelight hike going on?
Yeah, so it's we are planning it for March 4th. It starts at 5:30. You can show up anytime between 5:30 and 8, and we will have a well-packed groomed trail lined by luminaries, lit by candles, and the hike to the waterfall is about 3/4 of a mile. You know, you want to dress for the weather. We don't know what the temp's going to be yet, but if it's below 0 degrees, we are going to cancel it. But it should be a fun, family-friendly event, and yeah, so it's going to be pretty much. You can spend as much time as you want, or you can come and hike and leave. We're going to have a warming fire right at the trailhead. So, you know, you can hang out by the fire. You can bring some hot dogs to roast if you want.
All right. Sounds like a lot of fun. Now, where will the hike start off at?
So the hike is going to start off at the trailhead for Morgan Falls and St. Peter's Dome Recreation Area. It's in Ashland County. We have a big parking lot that we've received a lot of snow this year, but we have it all cleared out. There's going to be plenty of parking. And the hike, pretty much, you walk to the waterfall, and then you turn around and you walk back to your vehicle.
Okay. It sounds like a lot of fun. Now, you were saying there was a lot of snow in the area. Will people be encouraged to wear snowshoes?
It's something that you can definitely wear. We are going to groom the trail and pack it down. So in the past, snowshoes haven't been needed. But if we do get a big dumping of snow, I would encourage you to wear them. But for now, I'd say that you would be fine without them. But it is fun to bring them along just in case, in case conditions change. If it's a warm day, the trail might be kind of soft, so you might need snowshoes.
All right. And you were saying earlier, Morgan Falls actually freezes this time of year. Do you know if it is frozen currently at this time?
Last time I was out there was a couple weeks ago, and there was a sheet of ice covering the waterfall, but it was it's so cool to be out there in the winter because the snow is it makes everything more quiet, and so you can actually hear the water running under the ice. So especially during the Luminary hike, it's evening and you hike to the waterfall, and the last time we had it, the moon was out, so you could still see where the waterfall is located, and it's just a lot of ice, and it's always changing with the warming weather during the day, and then icicles forming, and it's just a really cool place to be. The last time I was there, it was frozen, but there's water running kind of underneath it that you can still hear.
All right, Katie, and will people need tickets to sign up for this?
Nope, it is a free event. Normally, if you would come and hike when there's not an event, there is a $5 day use fee, or we have annual passes available for $30. And but for this event, we are going to waive the fee, and it's going to be a free event.
All right, Katie, if someone wants more information on the Candlelight Hike, where can they go?
You can check out the Shawmga-Nicolet National Forest Facebook page or our web page, or you can call our Great Divide Ranger District for more information.
All right, Katie, I appreciate your time today. Sounds like a lot of fun. Have a great day, and we hope this event turns out well.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's Auto Show. The deals start now, and so should you. Get started on your next Ford truck, like a next generation pickup. Get here for a deal on F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, 46 years straight. It's Auto Show. The deals start now, and so should you. During Auto Show, choose Flex Buy on F-150 with 2.9% APR financing for 66 months, plus 1,000 credit cash and 1,000 Auto Show cash.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, honey, come on in. Have a seat.
Dad, what's this I hear about you not showering lately?
You know, I can't climb over that bathtub. I almost fell last week.
Regain bathing independence with a call to Mad City Baths. We offer a full line of accessible bath and shower designs. And with our price lock guarantee, schedule a free estimate now and lock in your price guaranteed for 1 year. And now save during our 60-60-60 sale. Receive 60% off installation on a new bath or shower. 60 months, 0 interest, senior military discounts. Plus, call during this program and get a free $60 Restaurant.com gift card with estimate. And with Mad City's Do More discount, get additional savings on new Eco Sky windows and kitchen cabinet refacing. Plus, ask about our safe, accessible walk-in showers.
Everybody who's come over said that of course, it looks nice. My son downstairs, big time, he's like, hey, I like this. This is sweet.
The most used room in your home is probably your bathroom. So when it comes to updating that space, you want it done right. Call Mad City Baths, your trusted local source for custom-made baths, showers, and walk-in tubs, infused with Microban antimicrobial protection for easy cleaning. Mad City is Wisconsin's #1 remodeler. And now save during our 60-60-60 sale. Receive 60% off installation on a new bath or shower. We install year-round. And ask about our price lock guarantee. Plus 60 months, 0 interest, senior military discounts. And call now, get a $60 Restaurant.com gift card with estimate. From Wausau and North Central Wisconsin, call 715-941-4238. 715-941-4238.
Think. All right, Jeff, wrapping things up here. I want to reference a photo really quick. I had outside my house, I have the snow ruler. It's got 13 inches of snow. That was a Monday. So you're saying by the end of the week, that'll be covered?
By tomorrow night, we could double that. So this could disappear completely. Maybe just a snowflake on top. That's about it.
All right. So how much are we actually expecting for?
I mean, look outside now. Here's Stevens Point behind us. The camera's shaking. Wind gusts near 35 miles per hour, right? Light, fluffy snow falling. About 6 to 10 inches for most locations overnight tonight. Another 6 to 8 tomorrow in some locations. So this is a pretty good storm. Probably the biggest one, argument at least, since probably 2019. But overall, this is definitely going to slow everybody down tonight and tomorrow.